You know, working on these old buses, seized hardware is a huge problem for us. Everything is rusted, and dissimilar metal corrosion is something that's very common, as this is a mostly aluminum bus, but they make a lot of parts out of cast aluminum, but then they put steel fasteners in them, and we're always dealing with stuff that's super either galvanic corrosion or, you know, just the dissimilar metal corrosion and just regular rusted together stuff. We're spending a lot of time trying to get fasteners apart. Things are stripping, bolts are breaking. Something that should literally take, you know, you got to take 3 screws out of something here on this diaphragm. And, you know, it took us over an hour to do that, just to get 3 screws out. And I was happy that it took an hour because it could have took 4 hours and we might not have been able to get it even then. But I'll show you this, how this process went on this one. It's no fun either when you got to play the game of find the screw hole. You can't even find where the fastener's at. There's a screw there that you can't see. There's another one there that you can almost kind of see. And another one there that you can't see. And we got to get this thing apart. Since these are screws, the first thing we're going to try is this impact-driven screwdriver, and we'll see how that works.
I don't know if it was turning or not.
I don't think so.
I think it's my hand just spinning.
Yeah, I think it's stripping it. It's a steel screw and an aluminum housing that's been there for 60 years. Let's try one of the other ones.
Stripping it.
I think it's stripped, yeah.
Yeah.
We drilled into it with a left-handed drill bit and it came out in the bit. 1 down, 2 to go. Down in, are you? Pretty far?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe don't push quite as hard. And like pull the trigger, start and stop it, start and stop it. Start and stop. Push down while you're doing that. Through. Let's try the extractor.
That's the one that you use?
Is the one next to the broken one that I use. Larger than the broken one. Little pound in there. Say a prayer. Let's turn it.
I broke it.
Oh, crap. We'll get it out. It broke. Well, this style of screw extractor seemed like it was going to work. Everything was going great until the bolt sheared and only the top half of it came off in it. So that stinks. So now we got to get out the rest of the bolt, which is a whole nother process. But this kind, they work, a lot of time they work. We always go to them because they're a little easier. So next we're going to go to this type of screw extractor, which has a slight twist to it. You can maybe see a little better on the bigger ones here. And that'll get in and usually get them out too. These are Snap-on, but I think other companies make them too. There's also the kind that looks more like a screw where it's really twisty. But I like these because they go in pretty good, and I've had luck with them, although this one is broken at the very end, and that caused a bad day when that did happen. You know, try to get it where you're down a little bit more deeper instead of just using the tip of them when you do that. That's why there's different sizes. Turn it up. That's fine. If you end up breaking the screw extractor off in there, or just have it stripped out where you can't get it, or if it's a bolt you break the head off of and it's just a stud, you can put a nut on there on the top and weld in the middle of it, and then, you know, try and get it off like that. The welding heats up, you know, the bolt real hot. That helps break it up. And I've never had luck using a flux core welder. You really got to use a MIG with shielding gas to get a really good weld on that. It works a lot of times, and especially once you break a screw extractor or something, a drill bit or something in there, then you're really, really in trouble. So, but once that's in there and you got the nut there and you can weld in the middle, build it up over the top of it and put a wrench on it, and a lot of times that'll get you stuff out too.
See that white smoke rising up the holler through the trees, and from a mile away you can hear them play as they climb that hill with ease. But at the top of that mountain there's a new life waiting for those who can make the run. If they can make it to the top, God will put them in the shop till their new life has begun. Mountain, where the buses come to run. Bus Grease Mountain, we're gonna get that big job done.